Good morning to the grind. Good morning to you. Good morning out there. I hope you woke up this morning and said, you know what, man, today is my day. Today is my day. I hope you woke up and you said, man, thank you, Lord, for another day, a new opportunity, a new chance, a new me, a new mind, a new chance to achieve, desire, whatever it is for you. It's the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I'm KeJohnna Owens with each and every Monday morning through Friday morning, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. They said it's a little bit early, but man, I say, man, you better get up and get on it. Already on it for the day to inspire, give you some kind of motivation, some kind of new mental, on your way to work or whatever it is to you today, man. Today is going to be that day. It may be hard. It may be tough. It may be some scenarios. I guarantee you some stuff we're going through. All of us. So we get today started off with some passion, some kind of motivation. And today we'll be talking about pursuing those passions, consistently pursuing those passions. Not for a little while. We call it long suffering, as I consider myself to be a babe in the word. Long suffering, diligence over time, patience, consistent effort applied to a level of faith that's only up to you. That's why I say apply the level of the work that you do to match the level of the faith that you have. Listen to that. Apply the level of the work that you do to match the level of the faith that you have. What's your faith? He said we got a mustard seed worth of faith. But what if we applied an entire mustard seed? It may be very small to him, but it's huge to us. So let's talk about applying an entire mustard seed of faith toward the work we want to do to the product that we want to produce. Let's get into it. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. The only thing you're going to have to do after all the prayers and the motivational thought is get to it. And the only way to get to it is to get up and get on it. You're on the grind.
What controls our focus controls our life. And everything's trying to get our focus all the time, right? The advertiser's trying to get our focus. Your phone's ringing. In your pocket, it's buzzing. And that buzz is either your phone or it's an email or it's a text. There's this constant something trying to get control of our focus. But what you focus on determines your destiny in your life. So if you don't take control of it, somebody else will.
If I don't finally get my focus in check, if I keep wandering around distracted, if I keep looking at every new thing that pops up, if I keep trying every single new opportunity, if I keep saying yes to everything, if I keep listening to everybody's complaints, and if I keep doing whatever they ask me to do, at some point, you'll lose your life.
You can lose track of the long-term goal. It fades from your vision. It slips from your mind. But I don't accept that. I want that long-term goal to be so embedded in my mind that I never lose sight of it, ever.
You need to have a mission for what you're doing today. You should figure out what is it you desire in life and figure out the steps to get there and start working a plan to get there and minimizing everything else. Getting very clear on the mission, and working the plan. Everything else, guess what it gets? A no.
Every day, do something that moves you toward that goal, that keeps that goal alive and in sight and in focus. However small or insignificant that step might seem, take it, do it, make it happen.
Where will you be in your business and your life in 36 months? Not because you hope, because you decide. If there's something you once envisioned and now it's real, it's because you focused on it continuously, didn't you? When you focus on something continuously, something magical happens. You get insights, don't you? You overhear a conversation and you hear something you wouldn't have heard if you didn't have that outcome or goal that you wanted so badly.
What are the things that are stealing your focus? Who are the people that are stealing your focus? And begin to eliminate these distractions. Get laser focused and obsessed on what you want. Be starving and hungry to get it. Be desperate to get it. The combination of desperation and hunger with laser focus over an extended period of time is the formula to be great at something.
The question you want to ask yourself is, what do I want? The target is not the activity. The activity can change. It's what's the result I'm after. Clarity is power. The more clear you are and specifically what you want, the faster your brain can get you there. Because your brain's like a servo mechanism in a missile. It locks on the heat signature, and what does it do? It moves and follows it. That's the way your brain is if it knows the outcome, if it knows the result.
You cannot accomplish what you have not focused on. If you're not focusing on it, it can't happen. You're so focused on everything else but you, and you don't realize you are what's going to blow you up. You are what's going to change your situation. You are what's going to take you to the next level. Stop focusing on 4 things at once, and I need you to concentrate on one thing at a time. And most of you in this room, you can't give up 6 months. You can't give up 8 months. You can't let stuff go for a few weeks. Like you can't let girls go. Some of you just can't let boys go. Some of you just can't let parties go. Let it go. If you want to be successful, if you want to dominate in the area, you got to let everything go but that thing you pursuing. You can't chase 2 rabbits and catch both of them. So you put your attention on one and go after it. You got to stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused on the goal. Champions are focused on the goal. They don't have time to be doing stuff that's not going to help them toward the goal. We wake up and grind. Winners win. I focus on winning. Eye on the tiger. I want you to be so focused. I want you to be so concentrated that you block out all noise, that you block out all sound. You got to get to that point like you like that eagle. You know that eagle that's 100 and some odd feet in the air, and that eagle is flying around, and all of a sudden it looks down in the Atlantic Ocean and it sees its prey, and all of a sudden, bam! All that eagle does is one time, it brings out its wings. It shows its face toward where it's going. It puts its head down, and boom, it dives down. It doesn't look to the right. It doesn't look to the left. It doesn't look up. It doesn't look further down. It looks straight at its prey, and it goes, bow, straight down into the Atlantic Ocean. Straight down, eyes focused, arms out steady, and bam, it scoops up its prey, and it keeps on going. And I'm telling you, if you're going to blow up, if you're going to get to the next level, you gotta stay focused. You gotta learn how to concentrate. What makes a person average is their focus. And so what you're focusing on throughout the course of the day, it has to change. What you're looking at, what you're reading, what you're watching, the conversations you have. You must now be focused on your why, and you must be focused on your dreams. You must be focused on your goals. When you are great, you don't focus on a week. When you are great, you don't focus on a month. When you are great, you don't focus on a year. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with planning, but what I'm talking about is you concentrate on the 24 hours that's in front of you and you nail it. I want you to focus on here right now. Don't you worry about when you get home. You concentrate on this opportunity. You don't worry about tomorrow. You concentrate on this opportunity with all your might, with all your soul, with all your heart. You focus on this, and tomorrow will take care of itself. If you would just believe that your day coming, that the sacrifices you are making today, they gonna pay off. But if you do not believe, it ain't gonna happen.
Download this video.
If you do not believe, it's not going to happen. Faith. Pursuing whatever it is that we pursue with faith, with diligence, and block out that noise, block out those distractions. And if it's bigger than you, you can do it. You can do it if it's bigger than you. Sometimes if it's just for us, we could really quit on ourselves, if you will. Got kids counting on us, families, communities, all kinds of stuff counting on us. So if that's the faith that you could be the one, be the one. I believe in being the one. Somebody gotta come through a family and be the one. So the work that you do out of the yarn business, the yard business, the hat company, you make cups, pins, I don't know, makeup, hair, you make Christmas cards, whatever it is that we do, we got to do it with a passion that's just uncommon. And that's going to be uncommon. You see, it's got two parts in it. Being uncommon puts you uncommon to most of our environments, right? So sometimes we just got to go through that valley of consistency, of diligence, of learning along the way, being receptive to information that we didn't know before. And here's something for someone out there. If you're in the room and you're the one that knows you already know all that, in the wrong room. Because if you know all that, and that's the barometer, that's the top, that's the lead, and you can't grow. So you may be doing well in the room you're in because you know all the information. If that's okay with you, I think they call that narcissism. There's an opportunity, though, if the mind is open, to connect with people that know more than us. They could show us some other things that we may not have been able to see. Oprah Winfrey once had a book, Modeling, a book or a philosophy. Modeling what we see in others, what we see in opportunity, where we see ourselves going. You know, why not be able to make the call to your friend and say, let's go down to Cabo tonight real quick. People are doing it. Why not be able to just call the charter jet and say, you know what, I just need a break to get away for a moment. Let's fly out to Hawaii for a cool weekend. I don't know. There's people that are doing it. Being around the people that have put themselves in that kind of position, man, that'll open the mind. Like, wait a minute, you could do that? Man, you could do that. So I operate with people that say, man, you could do that. And if I could see it being done, I already have a level of faith of what I can do. I get to apply my level of work ethic to the faith that I have, that flocks and herds and land and masses and legacy that we get to establish in other people's lives, even past what we may receive in our lives. See, it may pass through me. I may not experience the book that I've written, or the books that I've written, or the service that I've given, or mistakes that I've made that make a difference in my family's legacy. But man, what if the work that I've done, regardless of what it does for me, has my 3 girls, my entire family, community, my schools, philanthropy, and the ability to say that he came this way and laid the work so strong that it changed lives. Man, let's take that down to the bank. Get that. If you want to do something, it could be these tumblers. These are really cool. Let somebody do the tumblers, right? You put the logo on it. They got all kinds of stuff out there. Find what's for you and pursue with passion, though. The things you can't quit, the things you can't let go. You still doing that? Yes. You got to be able to say, yes, absolutely. Absolutely, I'm still doing that. You know what? From where we met and we talked before and to where I am today, I'm further along down the road. Ask them what they're doing and ask them, are they still doing that? Let's get right back into it. Stand by.
The price you will pay, the suffering you will go through to make your dream come true is incredibly small than the price you will pay if you never do. You'll pay that one the rest of your life. Ask yourself what you're willing to risk. What's the price you're willing to pay? Because what most people do when they're trying to chase their dream or their big outcome, the whole time they're negotiating the price in their head. Should I continue to do it? Is it worth it? I don't know if I can continue anymore. It's getting higher, and that price is failure. That price is setback. That price is looking back. That price can be financial, literally a physical price. Is it getting too high? Is it too much? And you'll have people in your ear, it's too big a sacrifice. You're going through too much. And you begin to negotiate it in your mind. It distracts all your focus. You can't be executing and negotiating simultaneously. If you're in your head negotiating and negotiating and negotiating, you can't execute. So negotiate it now. Negotiate it with me now. What are you willing to pay? For me, when I'm after something big, I'm going to get it. And I know that negotiation comes up front. I accept the suffering. I accept the sacrifice. I know the sacrifice is far smaller than the one I'll pay if I don't do it. And I eliminate distractions and I go freaking get what I want in my life, just like you can. And this needs to be your recipe as well.
Do you expect, based upon your performance, based upon what you produce at this point in time in your life, do you expect to be successful? Do you want to be successful? Do you want to live a life of productivity? Are there dreams you want? Everybody will say yes. But see, want shows up in conversation. Expectation shows up in behavior. See, I can tell what you expect by what you do. Judge a tree by the fruit it bears, not the fruit that it wants, not the fruit that it talks about, not the fruit that it claims, but by what you are doing. See, what you do when you leave here, when the music stops, when the shouting dies down, your behavior, how you conduct yourself, writing your goals down, deciding to enroll in school to get a GED, deciding to sit into class with children young enough to be your grandchildren, decide to find some product, some idea, some service that you can provide so that you can begin to create some value for yourself so you can create wealth.
If dreams were easy, everybody would make them happen. The problem is that most people, they can't get up in the morning. They ain't got no energy. They don't got the energy to keep up with me. I'm like, boo, ain't nothing wrong with you. You just ain't got the stamina. You just ain't got the energy. You can't smart everything. You can't outthink everything. Some stuff is just, you gotta be powerful. It's just some stuff that you gotta have stamina for. You just too slow. It just take you too long. You wake up, take you 3 weeks to do what it can take 24 hours to do. It don't make you a bad person, but you're gonna forever be average because to be great, you got to keep up. I'm obsessed with improvement. Every day I'm getting better. This is the only opportunity I got. Every single day I gotta lose myself in this moment.
As we begin to focus on developing ourselves, as we begin to elevate ourselves and not to follow the crowd, activating the thinker in us and disciplining and putting on hold the emotional part of ourselves. It's not easy, but through practice and practice and practice, practice makes improvement. You can always better your best. You can always go beyond anything that you have ever done. You'll never hit a state of perfection. You're always bigger than what you do. And so all you're looking for are new breakthroughs through practice and practice and practice. You'll get better and better and better.
The more you do, the more you realize you can do, and the better you are, the better you realize that you can become.
You gotta stop waiting for your circumstance to change, and you gotta change the circumstance. You gotta stop saying that something's gonna happen, that something's gonna change, that something miraculously is gonna take place in my life that's gonna put me where I wanna be is not gonna happen. But every day you wake up, every day you get up, you got an opportunity. Every day you wake up, your fortune teller is you. At the end of that lottery ticket is you. Yep, you can be a millionaire. I don't know what you want to be or what you want to do, but I'm telling you, you can do it. But you got to understand that the person that's going to help you is the person that's the end of your arms. Your hand is you. You have what it takes mentally. You have what it takes physically. You got the heart. You got everything it takes to make it happen. People say it seems like you're stronger now. You're more committed now. It seems like your drive is higher now. What happened? I'm wired differently. Every opportunity is the last opportunity. Every opportunity I have to reprove myself again, because the day you become content is the day you die.
You have to make a decision that nobody in your position will outwork you. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is to hunt. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process. It is the process of the grind that shapes you and forms you. It's not the game. You think grind is what happens when the lights come on, when the sun comes out. That's not grind. The real grind is in the dark when nobody sees you, when nobody knows what you're doing, when you put in those extra reps. It's the process that makes you sweet. There are those of you with phones, and every new phone that comes out, you get it. Every piece of software, you get it. You are upgrading your technology, and you've not upgraded yourself. You don't think any different. You don't speak any different. You're the exact same person you were in 2010. I challenge you, be obsessed with improvement and go from a gazelle to a lion. Why? Because if you don't kill it, then your family won't eat.
Download this video and
imagine putting everything you have into what you want to have. What would you expect to produce out of that? Man, what you want to have. This is what it's saying. Belief, faith, no work is dead. We got to do the work. Consistent work. Consistent work without regard for the result at the time. Long endurance, I wish I was, telling you from the Air Force One, right? Fly across Air Force One. Hey, it works. People want to see, land that helicopter, to see that it works. But faith, what happened to faith? Faith in the work. Faith in the work, though. The work is no way around the work. That's what this whole podcast platform right here is in the morning. It's about the work that we have to do. Whatever it is that you committed to, and commitment is doing what you said you would do long after the mood in which you said it in has passed. You said you were going to do it. You said you wanted to reach a goal. You said you wanted to change your family's trajectory. You said you wanted to put your family, your community, your school, you wanted to be a philanthropist. I think I'm talking to me. So what about the work that it takes to get all that? It's no quick, hit the button and there it is. The AI will do it for you, right? You got the AI. All you need to do, watch out. Well, all you have to do, well, there's work to do after all you just easily have to do. It's going to be some attention to detail. It's going to be some discipline applied. It's going to be some consistency necessary. And through that consistency, things happen. For me, I don't know how it happens. I just know why it happens. I show up. I show up with a spirit of gratefulness that I get to. I don't have to. And if I'm going to be a part of it, I put all my into it. I put all my into it. Whatever I can do, however I can help, to the best of my ability and availability. If we did that, just like we want others to do it, as Gandhi would say, be the change we wish to see in the world. Be the change. Be the one. Be the break room, right? It's dirty. You use it, clean it. You don't like the bathroom, it's dirty. You use it, you should clean it. I don't know. I'm just giving some examples of a consistent effort. So if you want to do a thing that you haven't been able to let go of, it keeps coming back. You want to write that book. You want to become a speaker. You want to join the company. You want to see the world. Doing the work when nobody is looking is how we get there. That's where it matters. That's where it counts. That's what he sees. That's what works. It's not now what's going to happen? Like at the job, you come to the job, you walk around like this all day long, don't like the job, don't like the people, don't like the boss, don't like the pay, don't like the drive, don't like anything about it. Well, we go because on Friday, we like to get paid. But see, on the other side, somebody is not even there that's paying you a penance of what they're making somewhere. They're in Dubai. They're somewhere. Pay you what you will accept, less than what they're willing to pay. Just enough even to keep you from quitting, and just enough from keeping them from firing you. That's about it. But you say, you know what? I could apply that same principle of discipline, that I'm never late, of focus, that I'm always on task. I'm responsible at work. I've been there 30, 40, 10, 15, 5 years, and then they give me all kinds of, accolades. But then here comes your idea for something that might even change the world. Why can't we transition that same passion to ourselves? That's what this whole deal is about. You got to be able to find a way, even when it seems crazy. The craziest thing is not to do what God has given you a gift to do. Somebody write that down. I just got passion to win. I hope you do too. And if you have something you want to do in your life, something you want to be in your life, something you want to see in your life, something you want to leave from your life to the life that comes behind you, you got to get to work. Send a few shout outs. Be back on the other side. Want to announce my good friend out there in Dallas. So I'll talk about it on the other side. Stand by.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Get your own podcast, set it up. Got to send a shout out there to my good friend, Mr. Victor Clark, Fascination Studios. Met over 15 or so years ago. I called him a jingle genius, Mr. Entertainment, producer extraordinaire. When you talk about consistency, quality, class, professionalism, right at the top of the heap right there, putting together Concert Series Volume 2 at Playmakers 88 out there in Dallas. Let's give a round on to it. We're proud to be marketing partners with this project. Check it out. Stand by.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Michael, the Playmaker Urban, 3-time Super Bowl champion and an NFL Hall of Famer. And I want to tell you about something that's going to blow your mind. January 11, 2025, right here at the Double H. That's Playmakers 88. We're going to have a double blessing. January 11th, we're going to celebrate the birthday of the original 88. Somebody said double blessing. But also, on that night, my man Fascination will be putting on his concert series, Volume 2, right here at the Double H. Celebrate the birthday of Double H by giving you a great double blessing. January 11th, 2025. right here at Playmaker 88. All the 88s will be announced. Better believe it.
Guys, Drew Pearson, original 88 here, Super Bowl champ. Hey, Fascination Concert Series Volume 2 is coming on January 11th, 2025. It's going to be at 8:30. It's going to be at the Playmakers 88 in the Colony, and we're going to have a great time. If you missed Concert Series Volume 1, oh, too bad, but you're not going to want to miss Concert Series Volume 2. We got a great lineup for you, and guess when the original number 88's birthday is? January 12th. Well, guess when we're going to celebrate my birthday? January 11th at the Concert Series Volume 2, brought to you by Fascination. It's going to be live, and the original number 88 will be there. We got some great sponsors: Ubex Media, Royal Fortune Films, Jark One Entertainment, Foundation Mental Wellness, brought to you by Fascination. Be there, okay? You're not going to want to miss this one. Hood. This is going to be a musical concert that you're not going to want to miss because it's directed by none other than the great Stanley Glenn.
How about that? Michael Irvin, the original 88, Drew Pearson, and all the other 88s for the Dallas Cowboys to be involved, to have a connection like that. Mr. Victor Clark, an amazing visionary. McDonald's, I believe you've done some Burger King commercials. Man, you've done an amazing work, and to be able to still be in partnership with you. I'm talking about collaborations are going to make all the difference in 2025. Going to be exciting. You want to get on out there. And if you don't know a little bit more about Mr. Victor Clark, here's a quick snap of some of the work that he's done and who he is. Stand by.
Victor Fires Clark, best known as Mr. Creativity. Victor is a premier production powerhouse. His versatility can be seen through his works, whether it be composing music, video production, choreography, or designing. As a choreographer, promoters flew Victor overseas 5 times to dance and choreograph in Japanese cities: Tokyo, Yokohama, Kobe, Kyoto, Osaka, Nagoya, and Fukuoka. After performing more than 2,000 shows to the music he loves, Victor became inspired to create the music he was performing to. So he invested the money he earned as a choreographer into studio gear, learned the art of being a sound engineer, and soon opened a 4-suite recording studio in the One Irving Plaza. Now, as a skilled music composer, he was commissioned by Adam Sandler's music supervisors to produce and compose music for the feature film The Benchwarmers, starring Rob Schneider, John Heder, and David Spade. ABC's family original show, Lincoln Heights, the Academy Award-winning TV show Crash on the Starz Network, and the hit TV show Love Game on the Oxygen Network channel. As Victor's reputation grew, he drew the attention of advertisers who hired him to compose jingles for McDonald's and Proline hair products. Victor is also the music supervisor for the nationally released movie Carter High, starring Vivica A. Fox, Charles Rock Dutton, Pooch Hall, and David Banner. Currently, Victor is the owner and CEO of 3 companies: Top of the Line Media, Basel Nation Studios, which specializes in visual arts, films, documentaries, video, and commercials, and the Victor Clark Clothing Company, that debuted with a 4-page spread in the October 2012 issue of Lifestyle magazine. Victor is known for being persistent, innovative, reliable, focused, professional, and always delivers on time. This clearly sets him and his companies apart in the very demanding world of entertainment business.
My God, Mr. Victor Clark. Mr. Victor Clark, amazing. Fascination Studios, man. Shout out to you. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of what you've been doing for quite some time. Looking forward to more. And if you want to do something in your life, get out there and do it. That's all I'm saying. Get out there and do it. This is KeJohnna Owens on the grind. Good morning to you. Have an amazing day on purpose. Pursue your passions with purpose. Purposely. The faith of the mustard seed. Let's apply the whole faith. Let's apply the entire mustard seed of faith to what we want. Why we want it, and the how we'll get it is going to manifest itself. It's going to show up. But you got to do the work. Doing the work offered me an opportunity. Just an opportunity where Roku contacted me to ask me that I want to interview me. And I'll be interviewing them too. So you got to know the value to have our own channel on Roku. Now they reached out. This is about a year of collaboration, and it's a year of being discovered. Eric Thomas said that. You don't have to do another thing. Keep doing what you're doing. It's the right people going to see the work that you do when you're shooting a shot in the dark. Shoot the shots in the dark. Stephen Curry, shooting the shots in the dark. Blindfold. Nobody's in the gym. Who cares? The guy that opens up, the janitor, give him the key, goes in, turns on the lights. And if you ever turned on the lights in a basketball gym of any size, it takes time. It's cold. It's not fun. But you got to do that work. So salute to the work. Salute to you out there. Have an amazing day on purpose. We will see you on the other side.